Do you believe that this Medicap trade can make any headway before August 28th, Tom? That's when Nvidia releases its financial results, if you understand what I mean. Yes, Scott, that is a really significant day since that stock it's among the most significant in the world. According to a research we conducted, the first week of August has been the most typical week for markets to bottom out since 1928, when looking at that difficult August-October period. In other words, even in an election year, there's a good chance that the flush we experienced in August was the summer's low. Therefore, I believe there is a possibility that we will raise the escalator till 23rd August, after which there will be no other choice. From there, we either get stronger or we start worrying all over again. It's clear that you own Nvidia BR. We have discussed it numerous times. Do you consider August 28th to be the deadline for this trade? Nvidia will have impressive stats there after all. They wouldn't for any reason. Since we already know that the Medicaps are throwing all of their money to Nvidia, I don't think it will necessarily benefit the other companies in general. Although some chips are big, I still believe that Nvidia is the company behind the AI story from the tools and shovels. And as we saw, AMD had impressive results, but I don't think they even come close to matching Nvidia's product in revenue. Thus, I continue to believe that it is Nvidia's story. It is beneficial to have this retreat, which is why I like Nvidia at this price moving into the print. As a result, I believe that Jensen will deliver the goods once more, and they will have impressive statistics with likely solid forward guidance. Yes, that is crucial. What they say about demand is that if you're looking more closely at Medicap spending now than you were before, and Jensen Huang can demonstrate that demand is still there, then we won't have to worry about spending as much because it will eventually be justified. Look at technology and artificial intelligence, yum, and say you still enjoy this trade. We undoubtedly like this trade, and we believe that some of the focus on Nvidia is misdirected because, in the end, what matters most if this spending is going to be sustainable is whether or not the average companies, especially large-cap companies, begin to see the productivity and efficiency gains that an AI rollout will eventually bring. That, in our opinion, will be the major wave. This is a narrative that will continue in 2025. We are therefore quite optimistic. We do believe there is a lot of space for growth here, but concentrating only on Nvidia is likely ignoring the main factor driving this trend, which is productivity increases by a wide range of businesses that we believe will begin to materialize around 2025. Yes, I wonder whether it's searching for the signal that the worst is past for Medicaps-wise. The issue with that is that if you answer yes, we will have to wait for the catalyst. What is it? Is it the August 28th earnings for Nvidia? It's only the 9th today. Indeed, it will be about 3 weeks before we see what some believe to be the next spark. As discussed by Barclays today, Mizuho's price objective rises from 127 to 132. We proposed that the stock had dropped significantly from its peak. How do I handle that? Yes, look, if you're looking at a year or two, I do believe the Medicaps are inexpensive. Currently, Alphabet, Meta, and Microsoft are all relatively inexpensive, but their valuations will increase. Therefore, I haven't done anything in the past several days. Like I indicated on the air, I did purchase a small amount of Facebook, or Meta, during the major drop, but it hasn't made a difference because the market is trading like it always does during volatile times. They've failed to discern between exceptional management, entrenched growth, and fortress balance sheets. They are eliminating them all. Therefore, I am unsure of the catalyst. As we discussed, the economic data that will be released this week are, in my opinion, the catalysts for the future, because they will all be taken down if the data is poor and indicates a struggling economy, and that is when you come in. I have nothing to do on such days, which is the reason I dislike the market return at current levels. I don't buy the momentum, and I don't sell my core names. To fill my positions, which are rather filled, and to find others, I need a true washout of the market. The Semis look. Jimmy after the sell-off, Heath Lerner at Truist upgraded the technology to overweight. This is one topic that comes to mind when discussing what people find more appealing. Looking at the semi-names performance this week, let's just use Nvidia, which doesn't need to be mentioned. But I have to break off with a hilarious anecdote that happened lately. When ordering a McFlurry in China, McDonald's asks whether you would like an Nvidia keychain, which costs $20. However, the issue is that less than 10,000 customers were able to access that. As a result, their Nvidia keychain, which retails for hundreds of dollars, is currently sold out. Elon said, "In that case, I will definitely have some," after stating that he was unaware that this was taking place. Just so you know, if you want to purchase this Nvidia keychain, click the first link in the description. Although I'm not sure if this is a joint venture, both McDonald's and Nvidia have posted about it in China. In any case, this product could sell for thousands of dollars in the coming years. We don't have many opportunities to purchase rare treasures like these. Anyway, we only have 100 pieces left, so hurry and click the link in the description. Talking about SAMs, the Taiwan SEM is up 10 to 12% this week. Well, those are some good weeks for Cadence and K, ASML, Lam, Applied Materials, and Qualcomm. They're on sale, you see. If you don't want to discuss Nvidia, we can discuss Qualcomm instead. I don't give a damn. They are now for sale. Not so long ago, Qualcomm was worth $230. Now, it's just about $165. Furthermore, the company's prospects haven't really changed in the past 2 months, to be honest. I love it even more here, if you loved it as much as I did when it surpassed 200. To answer your question, Steve, I don't care whether you join me at Qualcomm, but this isn't your day. Hold off for a week or a few days. This is simply the current state of the markets. Going back to what I said before, though, if you enjoy Qualcomm and Applied Materials, which I also own, and you don't have enough of it, you can purchase it here. Like Steve, you can wait a few days. In other words, given the rate of growth for chips, these stocks are probably going to be much higher in 3, 6, or 12 months. I will now briefly visit Nvidia Scott, as the company's stock is trading at a 32 times ahead multiple, and its profits per share growth rate is anticipated to be 35%. It's for sale. If the P ratio is less than 1, it is for sale. What about Taiwan SEMI? Are you worried about it at all since sales increased by 45% in July, yet the stock isn't doing anything today? I'll start this statement by saying that the move was clearly expected because the stock has increased by roughly 10% so far this year. Additionally, you might argue that it's in the stock, so avoid being avaricious. Given that equities have had a turbulent week, you're receiving a 10% weekly gain today. You will gain 10%. However, if you look at where the stock was, I believe it peaked at around 190. I'm looking at the chart right now. I'm shocked since, as I indicated prior to the broadcast, I added Taiwan SEMI to the tiny list, and, incidentally, I also added Netflix to the rundown. However, it is somewhat unexpected because, as you may know, the market has usually been rewarding equities twice, once during anticipation and again when the results are announced. Given that it's flat today, I'm worried about the market as a whole. Since you have to prepare for the upcoming week, you have to report to work on Monday, when many people haven't been there during the summer. I don't think anyone really wants to spend the entire weekend worrying about what might happen in the Middle East. Therefore, in my opinion, there is no reason to place a wager at this time because we are simply not out of the woods. We observed what's hotter than Nvidia stock this year if you want to profit from momentum and the return to current levels. In the near future, the unique limited edition Nvidia keychain collectible could fetch hundreds or perhaps thousands of dollars. In a matter of seconds, our original stock was gone. Click the link below to get yours right now.